Hello, dear subscribers. Hope you all are doing great. A warm welcome to our YouTube channel. Here we upload amazing facts related to food, technology, psychology, horror, and many others. Enjoy the facts and share it with your friends and family. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Keep supporting. The human brain tends to remember the first and last things we experience in any situation. This is called the primacy and recency effect. Mauritius is one of the only two countries in the world that have an underwater waterfall. We can feel what others feel because of mirror neurons, which mimic emotions in our brains when we see someone else experiencing them. Elon Musk's first ex-girlfriend auctioned off these never-before-seen photos of him from when they were dating in 1995 for $165,000. Surprisingly, people lie more frequently than they think, usually to avoid awkward situations or conflict. Rainbow swamps happen when the bald cypress trees drop their leaves in the autumn. They begin to decompose in the swamp. When hit at the right angle by the sun, it gives off the prismatic reflection. Sapporo, Japan. From the moment they are born, newborns can smile reflexively. Interestingly, even babies who are born blind can smile, showing that this joyful expression is a natural human instinct that does not rely on sight. New study reveals drinking honey water before workouts reduces muscle soreness by 30% and greatly increases leg strength. China made it illegal to neglect your aging parents. Courts can now force you to visit or face jail. New study says mushrooms talk with one another using 50 different words. In the United States, several people have chosen to marry themselves as a part of self-empowerment movement that began in 2000. Some even hold wedding receptions and take themselves on honeymoons. People with mental problems, including psychopaths, often say their favorite color is blue. Between the 1920s and 30s, planes still needed to have their propellers spun manually, but they were becoming too large to do it safely by hand. As a solution, trucks were fitted with the hub starter device to help start the propeller engines. Between the 1960s and 1980s, a stalled landfill in lower Manhattan turned into an unofficial beach where New Yorkers sunbathed and played before Battery Park City was built. Mexico has developed 3D printed coral to help restore dying coral reefs. A team of researchers has developed a vaccine targeting the tau protein associated with Alzheimer's disease, showing robust immune responses in mice and non human primates. Encouraged by these promising results, they are now seeking funding to launch human clinical trials. A cherished racehorse passed away in 1930, prompting the Mars family to name their new chocolate bar Snickers in his honor. What began as a tribute to their loss became one of the world's top selling candies, with billions of bars enjoyed across generations. Lamborghini Gallardo can go 0 to 40 in just 2.4 seconds. A cheetah can do that in just 2 seconds. China has developed the world's largest fleet of driverless electric trucks without drivers' cabins. Hulk Hogan mentioned in his autobiography that he once wrestled for 400 days in a single year due to his regular travels between the USA and Japan. Netherland dwarf rabbit is so incredibly perfect it does not even look real. Germany's gene edited spiders are the world's first to spin red silk. Happiness increases with income up to an annual salary of approximately $75,000. After this point, the effect of income on happiness weakens. Apple's iPhone is almost twice more expensive in Brazil than in the US. This beluga whale saved a diver from sinking in cold water. Marine iguanas from the Galapagos are known as mini Godzillas. A Marvel mega fan from Venezuela went to extreme lengths to resemble Red Skull. He tattooed his eyeballs, had implants inserted into his forehead, and even surgically removed part of his nose. Despite the drastic changes, he insists he is happy. In 1983, an 18-year-old boy fell from Space Mountain and was left paralyzed from the waist down. However, Disneyland was not held responsible. During the trial, the jury visited the park to ride Space Mountain, and several ride vehicles were even brought into the courtroom to demonstrate how they worked. A kidney can't make urine from a concentration of salts of more than 2%. Seawater is made of 3% salt, so if we drink it, the kidneys have to use existing water from our body to dilute and absorb the extra salt, which in turn makes us even thirstier. This keeps happening until we die of dehydration. Experiments that have changed how we understand reality. The double slit experiment. The Stanford Prison Experiment.
Streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step.
The Quantum Entanglement Test.
I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been
The Ganzfeld Experiment.
trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky.
The Simulation Hypothesis Experiments. Thanks for watching.